Hi, I'm Molly. I have two boys. Raiko is 10 and Kai is 8.
Hi, my name is Brett. I have a daughter who is 6 years old and her name is Ariana. We're both working professionals. Now I'm going from having one daughter and she's got two boys and now we have three. Hey, and so that posed some challenges there.
I think when you're blending a household, there's a lot of unknowns. There is a lot of uncertainty and there's fear on the parent side of things because you find someone and you like them and you want to get to know them, but you're now bringing a completely different person into your kids' lives, and they're acting as a father figure, as a male figure, and you're wanting to make sure that it's a good fit for the whole family.
Trying to motivate my daughter was quite the task for me to do, in the sense of it used to take me sometimes 5, 10, 15 minutes just to try to compel her to maybe clean her room or to go with me to go to the grocery store. And as an effect, our relationship would strain a little bit. You're kind of doing the whole dragging your kid along and the kid's not having fun, you're stressed out.
Parenting was incredibly stressful for me. I was overwhelmed. I was frustrated. I was discouraged. I remember crying myself to sleep many times and feeling helpless with how to connect with my kid, with how to help them, and not knowing how to bridge that gap.
So the light bulb moment for me for wanting to take this course really was realizing that these teachers that were taking this course have to deal with anywhere from 8 to 25 plus kids and all the behaviors that go along with that. And the fact that they were able to help handle all those behaviors, and they still need to get the kids to do a task or to learn something on top of that. I'm like, well, I have to do that as a parent as well, but on a smaller scale. So if it can work for a teacher that has to handle multiple kids, I'm thinking, hey, this is gonna work in a household where we only have 3 kids.
I was a little skeptical. I didn't necessarily believe all the hype that was going on around it. I thought it was too good to be true. And it took me a while to kind of ease into the idea. And when I started hearing stories about teachers taking it and being able to use it in classrooms with 24 kids or special education teachers, I wondered if it was something that we could maybe also use in our home.
So this course really gave us the ability to have guilt-free parenting. And what I mean is, we've probably all been there where, we raise our voice to our kids, or we put our hands on them, or we get frustrated and blow up, and then we feel guilty afterwards. Well, with this course, it just allows you to step into any situation, no matter what's going on, whether it's, a fight you're trying to break up, whether it's trying to motivate, one of your kids to do a task, trying to help both of them communicate. It really doesn't matter what's going to happen, and I can step into that scenario and walk out of that scenario and just feel guilt-free and have that feeling of, wow, I am parenting the way I wish I always would have been parented.
I can use the same information at home as these teachers are using in the classroom. I get to uniquely motivate my kids. I get to help them learn. I get to help them get excited about learning. And now I get to do that as the parent at home.
I can now motivate my daughter in about 2 sentences, and she's excited to go do the thing or the task at hand. And I'm excited because we're doing things in an efficient manner. It takes extra thoughts and stressors out of my life, and really everybody's winning. The household is a better place because of it. I even made audible.
That's the face he makes every
I even
day.
oversold it a little.
Oh.
Good point.